So in this question we are given an array of positive integer called nums and a target as well. I need to find the minimum length of a subarray whose sum is equal to or greater than target. Okay, if there is no such subarray, I need to return 0. So over here I have got 2 3 1 followed by 2 4 and 3. Okay, so let me put the indices. This is index 0 1 2 3 4 5. My n is the length of the subarray. This is 6. Okay, my target over here is 7. I initialize my I over here and j over here. My current sum is set to nums of 0. So this is 2 initially. Okay, now I check, is my current sum greater than equal to target? In this case it is false. So I do j plus plus and I increment current sum. Okay, so j moves from index number 0 to index number 1. Okay, and my sum is updated to 5. Okay, now I again check, is my current sum greater than equal to target? So over here this is 7 and this is 5, so this is false. This is a false statement. In that case I will do j plus plus and I increment current sum. Okay, so when I do j plus plus, j moves from index number 0 to index number 1 to index number 2, and my sum turns out to be, so this is 5 plus 1, so this comes out to be 6. Okay, now I check again, is my current sum greater than equal to target? This is false again. So in this case I do j plus plus and I increment current sum. Okay, so j moves from index number 2 to index number 3, so my j is over here. Okay, and my sum goes, and my sum becomes 6 plus 2, that is 8. Okay, now my current sum, I check for this condition, is current sum greater than equal to target? This is true. In this case I update my minimum length. My minimum length was initially set to int max. Okay, now my minimum length is j minus I plus 1. So here j minus I plus 1 is equal to 3 minus 0 plus 1. This is 4. So this gets updated to 4. Okay, post that now I can find something more smaller than this. So I decrement my current sum and I do I plus plus. Okay, so over here my current sum goes to 8 minus 2, since this moves from this place to this place. Okay, so this becomes 6 and my I over here goes from index number 0 to index number 1. Okay, now I again check for current sum. Is my current sum greater than equal to target? So over here this is 6, so this is a false statement. In this I simply do j plus plus and I increment my current sum. So my j moves from index number 3 to index number 4. Okay, my j comes here and my sum is updated from 6 to 10. Okay, again I'm back at this condition. Okay, now I ask, is my current sum greater than equal to target? Over here this will say true, so I update my minimum length. So my minimum length was 4. Right now here j minus I plus 1 would give me 4 minus 1 plus 1. This is 4, which doesn't make any difference to the minimum length. Okay, now what I will do, I will decrement current sum and I will do I plus plus. Okay, so my current sum would be 10 minus 3. This comes out to be 7 and my I moves from index number index number 1 to index number 2. So my I reaches at this position. Okay, now I ask my, let me solve this bill. Okay, let me solve here itself. So my current sum is greater than equal to target. Is it true or not? So over here it will say true. So I update my minimum length here, j minus I plus 1. So this is 4 minus 2 plus 1. This is 3. So this my minimum length gets updated to 3. Next what I do, I decrement my current sum and I increment I. Okay. So my current sum goes from 7 minus 1. This becomes 6 and my I moves from index number 2 to index number 3. So my I reaches this position. Now I ask again, is my current sum greater than equal to target? So this will say false, since my current sum is 6 and target is 7. In that case I simply do j plus plus and I increase my current sum. So my j moves from this index to index number 5 and my current sum is updated to 6 plus 3. So this is 9. Okay. Now over here my current sum greater than equal to target. I ask this. So this will say true. In that case I update my minimum length. J minus I plus 1 is the current length. So this is 5 minus 3 plus 1, which turns out to be 3. So it doesn't make a difference to the minimum length. Okay. Now I decrement my current sum and I increment my I. So my current sum, this goes to 7 and my I goes from index number 3 to index number 4. Okay. So again I ask, is my current sum greater than equal to target? This says true. So I update my minimum length. My j minus I plus 1 here will be 5 minus 4 plus 1. This is 2. So my minimum length is 2 over here. Okay. Then I decrement my current sum and then I do I plus plus. So my I moves from, so this goes to 7 minus 4. Okay. So this goes to 3 and my I goes from index number 4 to index number 5. So this is I. Now I ask, is my current sum greater than equal to target? So here my current sum is 3 and my target is 7. So this is false. In that case I do j plus plus. So when I do j plus plus, this goes out of bound. So my j comes here. So I simply return whatever I have in my minimum length. So over here I declare n. So let n is equal to nums dot length. Okay. Now if my n is equal to 0, in that case I will simply return 0 and I create min length, which is initialized to the maximum value. Okay. So initialized this answer with a very large value. Now I have let mutable I, this starts from 0. Okay. Similarly I have another variable called j, which also starts from 0. Okay. This is the right pointer, I being the left pointer. Then I create current sum, which is initialized to nums of 0. Okay. I run my while loop. So while j is less than n. So if my current sum is greater than equal to target, in that case I'll update my min length to be the minimum of min length and the length of the current subarray. So this is j minus I plus 1. Okay. Post that I'll try to find a smaller subarray. That could be done by removing the leftmost element from the window. So this current sum minus equal to nums of I followed by I plus equal to 1. Okay, and my else case would be I expand the window side. So this is in this j plus equal to 1, and if my j is less than n, in that case I'll update my current sum. So my current sum plus equal to nums of j. Okay, now after coming out of this while loop, if my minimum length is still int max, that is I was not able to find any valid subarray, in that case I'll return 0. In all other cases I'll return the minimum length.